श्रीभगवानुवाच कुतस्त्वाकश्मलमिदं विषमे समुपस्थितम् अनार्यजुष्टमस्वर्ग्यम् अकीर्तिकरमर्जुन. The Supreme Lord said, "My dear Arjun, how has this delusion overcome you in this hour of peril? It is not befitting an honorable person. It leads not to the higher abodes, but to disgrace." The word Arya in our sacred books does not refer to any race or ethnic group. The Manusmriti defines an Aryan as a highly evolved and cultured person. Aryan connotes goodness, like the term perfect gentleman. The aim of the Vedic scriptures is to induce humans to become Aryans in all respects. Shri Krishna finds Arjun's present condition in conflict with that ideal and so reprimands him by calling attention to his confusion in how to live up to this ideal state of being under the current circumstances. The Bhagavad Gita, or Song of God, effectively begins from here because Shri Krishna, who was quiet until now, starts speaking in this verse. The Supreme Lord first begins by inducing in Arjun a hunger for knowledge. He does this by pointing out that his state of confusion is dishonorable and inappropriate for virtuous persons. He then goes on to remind Arjun of the consequences of delusion, which are pain, infamy, failure in life, and degradation of the soul. Rather than comforting him, Shri Krishna is making Arjun uncomfortable about his current state. We all feel uncomfortable when we are confused because it is not the natural condition of the soul. That feeling of discontentment, if properly channeled, can become a powerful impetus to search for true knowledge. The suitable resolution of doubt helps a person acquire a deeper understanding than before. Thus, God sometimes deliberately puts a person in turmoil so that he or she may be forced to search for knowledge to remove the confusion. And when the doubt is finally resolved, that person reaches a higher level of understanding. Krishna opens not with comfort but with a challenge. He questions Arjun's sudden breakdown in the face of duty. His tone is firm, not unkind, but meant to awaken Arjun's inner warrior. He identifies Arjun's state as kasmalam, impurity, delusion, moral confusion. Visame samupasthitam, arising at a critical, inappropriate moment. Anarya jushtam, unbecoming of the noble. Aswargyam, not leading to spiritual upliftment or heaven. Akirti karam, bringing infamy or dishonor. Krishna is essentially saying, this kind of sorrow and emotional collapse does not suit you, Arjun. It is not dharmic, not heroic, and not worthy of your lineage or your higher self. This verse is the beginning of Karma Yoga, the yoga of right action without attachment. Krishna does not condemn Arjun's compassion, but he questions whether it is coming from clarity or confusion. True dharma requires not just good intentions, but strength, discernment, and alignment with the higher truth. Krishna reminds us that compassion without clarity can lead to weakness, and inaction in the name of virtue can become a subtle form of escape. This verse calls upon every seeker to rise above emotional paralysis, to confront duty with courage, and to reject the kind of pity or fear that shrinks the soul. Krishna is not scolding Arjun, he is shaking him out of inertia. Sometimes the path to light begins with strong words that pierce illusion.